Okay, I'm gonna test it.
Quick editor's note. We have most of the party at the DM's place right now, which means they'll be speaking through an alt Discord, means everyone's voice besides DM, me, and V coming out of that new Discord image. Editor's note complete.
Right now, but
Lawrence is here. Echo. Yes, if you can.
is this bad or good? If it's bad, I'm just not gonna do it.
Fine on our end.
How about you, V? Oh, did you guys mute it?
Lower a lot. The mic.
Okay, right, makes sense. Alright, we're gonna just wait for everyone to get set up then. Including me. I need to get set up.
It's old Zelda art.
Oh, this is I haven't been here in a very long time. That's why. I have not looked at this in a very long time. We haven't had a need to come back here for a while.
Ooh, I can see Zelda's HP.
Is her HP too low? Her HP should not be that low. You are a rogue cleric with a D8. Why is your hit points 38? It should be 44. I think you forgot to level up. It's because Gwen has pretty much this. Actually, no. Never mind. Gwen is a paladin. She has. Okay, it makes more sense. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, I've just realized. I see. I don't know why Lawrence has more HP than you. He should have
this is why I said,
lower.
like, I don't want to fucking fuck with anybody. I'm gonna say it back. Because I'm gonna get one shot by everything.
8 plus 5 times 4 plus 10. Okay, no, the math is correct. So I'm now trying to figure out, does Lawrence have 3 constitution or something?
He is that big metal boy.
I could not hear him on the mic. It's a little hard. Like I think I need to be able to hear you on the mic because I have headphones on. I'm not gonna be able to hear you clearly from here. Yeah, that might be a problem. Hopefully, I'll be able to hear the people in the room. Otherwise, this would be awkward. Alternatively, you guys can crowd around the table, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like I'm not thinking this through.
Why not just do what we did? For Overcooked.
The issue is that I need control of a computer to GM. Can't be on the same account. Right now, they are using a different account. As you can see, there are 2 accounts with my name on it.
But wouldn't it just be a voice activity mic that you could use?
I also am greedy, and I need my monitors. I'm starting to think there might not be a tenable solution.
Hey, you should still be able to use your monitors.
Like it's.
No, it's because they're in the other room right now. I'm in my
I
room.
mean, I can use my own talk.
Okay.
Mute myself here, and then like I can talk without having to be crowding around that. There.
Okay. So anyone with a laptop will probably do that. And so if you do not have a laptop, you should be at the center table. Where is everyone?
In the living room.
Thanks. All right. In that case, Gwen has disappeared.
Maybe.
She's behind Zelra.
Motherfuckers. Go put it back. Put it back. Hold up. Alright, let's see. I think we're about good to start then. Let me just... Everyone, make sure you're on your whatever stuff. How do I remove things from the freaking list?
What, in Discord? The music?
Yeah. Do I have to stop it? Or is there a clear?
Stop is what I use.
Okay. To stop. That's fine too. That's okay.
If only we had the person who made the bot here.
Alright, so since we have some guests who probably have no fucking clue what is happening, let me give us all a brief rundown on what has happened so far, the players involved, and it was also serve as a reminder for all of us on everything you managed to accomplish in this journey, good or bad. Not naming any specifics, of course. Okay, so let's start with where it all began for this campaign. About 2 years before the present time, a strange island has surfaced from the depths of the ocean that, you know, no one has any idea where this freaking landmass came from. It's just one day it popped out and like freaked out a couple of sailors who were passing by, and they were just like, "Oh shit, what the fuck is this?" Right? News spread around pretty fast, and a lot of different, kind of world powers have, or just political powers in general, has decided to try and make a mark on this island in order to excavate its untouched resources, and has also attracted many individuals who seek to make a name by exploring the unknown lands and doing something that could potentially propel them into
It's Montes 100 bitches.
Yeah, or it was supposed to be. I feel like something's changed along the way, but don't worry about it. We start with our main characters. Two of them I'll introduce together. I'll put these guys on the side. This is Bren and Zara. They are a pair of half siblings. There's this very unfortunate backstory involved, involving how Bren and Zara's dad had issue with Bren's mom, and then ended up having an affair with Zara's mom, which, when Bren's mom found out, she was a little upset about,
Upsetty spaghetti.
which caused her to burn the house down, and their dad died. This left them orphaned on the streets. We don't know what happened to the mom, but they were orphaned on the streets and had to fend for themselves as children for a little bit, until one day, Zara's mother found them and recruited them into her organization, because as it turns out, the reason why she was shagging Bren's dad was because she was trying to get information from him as part of her own secret organization. All right. In the process, Bren developed a pretty severe mother complex.
Okay, this is fucked up. Hold up.
And also lost his arm as payment for Zara's kleptomaniac tendencies, which she still has.
But now I have a cool metal arm.
But yes, now he has a cool metal arm. It makes he can make a shield with it. It's pretty nice, I guess.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. We also have so they are on this island because of a mission, quote unquote. It's actually a vacation, but Zara doesn't react well to vacations, so it's a mission. And they're here to try and investigate a very specific individual who has had contact with their main nemesis, quote unquote nemesis. I think the other side doesn't even know who they are, but they have some beef with how the world government operates their political energies. So here they are trying to investigate someone with a connection, they believe, to the world government, and his name is Philip. Philip is a young noble that's descended from a family of royalty. Except you would think that his life is pretty nice and dandy, but actually, pretty much his entire family treats him like shit. So they think he's really, really dumb, and they like telling him to go off and do menial tasks with the peasants, or sometimes have more deadlier than usual training with him. And Philip, for bless his kind, pure soul, I guess it's really just pure, but he believes this is all just training for him to become a worthy ruler, not knowing that his family just doesn't like him. However, his suffering was not to be, as one day when he came back from a peasant excursion, he found that his entire family has been killed and his kingdom has been usurped by somebody. Now essentially exiled from his own lands, he sets off to try and restore the whatever. I forgot his last name. What's your last name?
Kingston.
All right. He seeks to restore the Kingston honor and glory by re-establishing his own kingdom. In order to accomplish this, he visits one of his family's trusted allies, which this individual works for. This is Gwen. She had a pretty normal life, all things considered. She was raised by Druids, who I believe adopted her. Am I getting this right? Okay. She was raised by Droots who found her and adopted her, and learned their ways before her family eventually made an alliance with the Kingdom of Camelot, and now she serves as a knight for King Arthur. Uh, King Arthur has heard Philip's plea and decided to send Gwen with him on Philip's journey to reestablish the, his kingdom. And by that, he really means Gwen should make sure Philip doesn't do anything stupid and kill himself. But that's kind of the long and short of it. There's not really anything more important to know about her than that. This is BB. While they were journeying to figure out how they were supposed to rebuild this kingdom or whatever, they found BB in a crater, just inexplicably, for some god knows what reason. They just found a tin bucket in the middle of a crater. And it turns out this tin bucket was alive and could speak, and doesn't remember anything, except that he's from the future, apparently. Also, he does other stuff. Anyways, Philip and his the two others eventually also found their way to the island, as Philip believes that perhaps he will be able to find an avenue to restore his family's honor by accomplishing something here. And these 5 people all coincidentally, or maybe not so coincidentally, met up in a bar where they were recruited by a very strange individual named Matthew Mercer, who asked them to go on a nice hike outside the city walls. And this was supposed to be some easy money, you just go out, have a nice walk, do a patrol, quote unquote. But that's the moment they walk out of the city gates, they encountered a flying wyvern, which attempted to kill them. However, these 5 bravely fought back by the time Matthew Mercer ran away and came back with some guards. And from then on, they've decided to form their own guild and journey along the lands. So that is how everything started. Some of the things that happened along the way: they almost killed some dwarves. They went into a volcano and fought off a fire lich. There's some freaking medallion shit going on where it seals some inexplicable evil in the middle of the island. What else happened? Zara tries to steal a lot of stuff. Brent makes some really suspicious contracts and sets his soul on fire.
Yeah.
BB puts an egg inside his own chest. That happened, right? And currently, the party is in the forest near the center of the island, which you have not seen the island yet. We should probably look at that. So this mark over here, they're actually over here right now, more or less. But they are currently at the forest establishment at the edge of the Black Forest, having undergone a grueling combat via very, very eager lizard poachers and a gigantic flying eyeballs, multiple eyeballs. They have returned from their excursion as the eyeball was complete bullshit and not balanced. But they managed to defeat it, and now they have returned to the forest to decide what they were going to do next. Here we are.
I believe at the end of last session we went to sleep, or is it right after the guy talked to me?
At the end of the last session, Bren seems to be suffering some of the side effects from
burning his soul.
Burning his soul, and is now very ambivalent to many things. and pretty much the only thing he cares about now is his sister. So you could argue that he also has a sister complex.
Okay.
But
He was literally, he burned his soul before he was like, drunk and, didn't give a shit, risked his life, battle junkie, and now he burned his soul and he's like, I'm at peace.
you can accept this alternative explanation instead.
You just like putting all the complexes on me, don't you?
You are a very complex character.
Thank you.
Okay. Let us see. So, anyways, because of that, Zoa noticed that he was acting a little more suicidal than usual, and decided to try and test that by threatening to shoot herself,
Which was fucked up.
which was fucked up. Also, Brendan didn't like that. But that was the last thing that happened.
You gotta know if you can still trust people to watch your back. You know?
By threatening to
shooting.
shoot yourself, there's
Yeah.
some logic that I feel we missed here. Anyways, feel free to go do whatever you guys want to do right now.
So last time we had just gone to sleep. Is this the next day or when is it?
Would you guys like to progress to the next day, or does anyone else have things to do before we move on to the next day?
I did what I had to.
Last thing that happened, that I recall, Brandon met that mysterious figure, like, fuck this guy, and eventually, like, came bad, went into his, like, sleeping tent, and fell asleep.
Yes, that was also something that happened. Bren encountered a strange figure that tried to taunt him, but it didn't really work because Bren didn't care about shit anymore.
It didn't work at first. It worked eventually because some part of it worked.
It turned out that needling someone constantly was very annoying, however.
Yeah.
Anyways, does anyone else have stuff to do before we move on to the next day?
I'm good.
Nothing comes to mind.
Jess?
Are we gonna do anything? Yeah. Nothing really comes to mind now.
I feel like if we had things to do, we would have gone like last session.
Alright, cool. We're gonna move on to the next day. You should maybe regain your hit points.
Long rest.
That Kami-sama,
Yes?
would you like to help us regain our hit points so that we don't all have to click it individually?
Alright, how many hit dice would you like to use?
Well, is this not a long rest, or
This is a long rest, but we're still using hit dice system.
so? Could you?
Alright, would you like to regain all your hit points?
Yeah, I would think so.
Alright, we're working on it. You regain all your hit points.
Cool.
Alright, everyone else good? Bad? Okay? Alright. We move on to the dawn of the next day. Which of you wake up first? Doesn't matter.
The tin can that never went to sleep.
Okay, never mind. The tin can never sleeps, you're right. Phoebe,
That is
you are on power saver mode. But that does not mean you are asleep. And while you were cosplaying a trash can, you saw, as the sun was rising, several individuals slip off from the campsite and walk into the forest.
This shit again.
okay. Seems
Fine, not a problem.
Yeah. There's an outpost at the forest. People go to the forest all the time.
this is
This is the place where people go to explore the forest. Seems like not really a problem to me.
it's
It's the
the
forest, it's not a fucking fortress. It's a forest.
Right. Anyways, Phoebe, you see them walk into the forest. They appear to be discussing something intently.
What am I, their mom? Yeah, what are they talking about? Can I hear them?
Give me a perception check. You strained your tin can ears, while also trying to be really inconspicuous about it. And you could catch some of the things they were saying as they walked out of the encampment. Look, if what we heard from those guys were correct, then there's nothing stopping whatever is in that forest from just running around everywhere now. We have to go and stop it now. Like, okay, so we're just gonna go. Yeah, the three of us should be enough. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's just head over there and we'll just deal with the problem. Okay, cool. We don't need to contact anyone, probably. So.
Whenever people say that shit in movies, I'm like, God damn it.
So, you see they walk away. The sun continues rising from the east. The rest of you wake up.
Ding.
Hey, yo, BB. Were you watching her? Well, us. You had one fucking job.
Yeah, Vivi was watching. There was nothing suspicious in the building.
I don't trust this. I can't fucking ping. This is not map tools.
You have to hold down. Hold down left click.
There you go. Figured it out.
Zoro points at the very serene and cheerful shopkeeper who is busy minding her business and checking her wares.
Vivi believes that she was sleeping.
Okay.
BB says that, but what he knows that every single time he saw her, she was looking back at him. He isn't sure if she slept.
Okay, Vivi has updated his report.
Alright. Alright.
The feedback on Lawrence's end is like...
I muted Lawrence.
Wait, is he picking up from the microphone also?
Yeah, we hear him from both. I just muted his Discord.
Oh, okay, well I was informed that I wasn't being picked up.
Yeah, wait, what the fuck? We literally muted him.
No.
Wait,
Funny how that works.
A little stupid.
Yeah.
That's not even the alcohol, that's just...
Can you say something?
I also cannot hear Lawrence at all. This is a real struggle for me.
Can't hear. They're just complaining that they can't hear me.
Too much.
Okay, sometimes I can hear from my other mic. I don't hear you from your mic.
Mute his mic. Or like, Lawrence
Alright.
mute his phone.
Alright, cool. I muted your mic. This will be fine. Everything's good.
Lawrence, say something?
Hi.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn you up.
You mean turn me up? I agree.
Engine, I will fucking mute you. I will go through the campaign with you muted.
I see. Dude, I'm not even in the same room as them.
Yeah, I will still mute you.
Apparently, Therese.
What the hell? I thought I was safe. Okay. Anyways. You guys mull over the very suspicious shopkeeper that Zara tried to interrogate last night after she found out that Bren seems to be acting very weird, and it may be because of this person. She sells shady contracts for the peanut gallery. Bren took one.
Burns his soul. You know?
Right.
I think your brother is a
You headed out?
Oh, huh? Oh, I was just washing my face.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like just looking around at where he had met the guy before. Can I help you with something?
Well, just checking in.
Well, I was gonna take a piss too, so I'd like some privacy.
Okay.
He just goes further down the water, turns away, and takes a piss over here.
Alright. I have a lot of trouble hearing Jess, by the way.
We can't hear Jess.
What?
Yeah, Jess is not picked up by the mic.
Wait, like on this mic?
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
What if I
Vaguely.
What if I turn it this way? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Alex.
And how about Jess? Go ahead.
No.
No.
Huh.
Jess probably can. I think she's on a laptop, right?
She's speaking into this microphone. Like, she's not that far.
I'm very confused.
And now it's pointed at her. So I don't know if you guys can even hear me.
Is it voice activity?
Yeah, it's voice activity.
She might just not be picking, activating the thing all the time.
What? But you can hear me. She's not speaking any lower than I am.
Hello?
We heard that.
I don't know.
And that got just zoomed out.
Am I speaking loud?
I
have like.
Weird. Real technical issues.
Text-based gameplay.
Text-based gameplay?
Here's the plan. Everybody just types in whatever they want to say, and you have to voice act each and every one of us.
What the fuck?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah?
Can you hear yourselves when you speak?
No.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm about to commit just going to the other room.
I honestly, like, whatever you did for Overcooked was probably the best.
Alright. I'm giving up.
You could just play Mike and
Just have
I'm
your
giving up.
computer faced away from them.
Yeah, it's time. I'm gonna be in the same room.
That's how
Maybe
D&D
you
was
even-
usually played.
Alright.
going there. Or...
Alright. It is fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, your laptop or whatnot is just your DM screen, right? You can be in the same room.
I'm gonna have to work on one small screen, but it'll be. It happens. It's doomed. Alright, I'm on the floor. Okay. Is there any...
Shit. Yeah, are you gonna talk through this mic or through your own mic? Because if you're gonna be in here, you're picking up on this. Right, but he's still...
Yeah, why are you still worried?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
I have to hear myself. I mute myself. I also muted myself in the other account. We're really doing it? Is everything good? I don't think they can hear me.
Okay, so
We can
this
hear you.
is speaking in a normal voice. Can you guys hear me? Like,
Yeah, we can hear you, Alex.
And you can hear me clearly, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Do other people want to try to test this? Or am I going to be the only
It's
one?
fine. As long as I can hear everyone, it'll be okay.
Did you guys hear Jess just now?
Chad, say something. No.
I kinda did, but they're gonna pick this.
Fuck them. Fuck them?
I got it.
Fuck them.
Fuck.
Experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh wait, that's gonna cause... Because
And just, why don't you just buy like some $1,000 mic or something?
is it echoing now? Like, can you hear me?
Really, all it's gonna do is just move it closer.
I hear somebody talking, but I have no clue what the fuck they're saying.
That is my aunt. That was my aunt. I didn't expect that one either. Maybe this is better. I don't know.
Whoops.
Oh. Oh, then.
Hey, Ash, you ever watch like horror movies and then like certain horror movies there's like whispering in the background?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel right now.
Alright.
Yeah.
You hear? Wait, can you guys hear yourselves now that he's moved the mic and I've changed the sensitivity or not? Like, just say a couple sentences.
I can't hear myself anymore.
Yeah.
Well, only sort of vaguely. Like, you know, the
What
horror
you got?
movie whispers in the background kind of feeling.
You guys speak. Just speak. That's probably the biggest one.
Just,
Why is it always me?
Alright, we can hear Jess.
I feel like I project my voice.
Maybe the
it's
mic sounds like picking up treble. That's the thing. Yeah.
It's a big bitch.
Yeah, no, that's real. Your voice is too high, that's the problem. Okay. I hope that we have resolved our technical issues. Anyways, you guys are just, the last night has taken a toll, but now you guys are fresh and healthy, and maybe looking for something to do. You look around. This place is relatively empty, but some people are streaming in from the outskirts and looking to move into some of the vacated tents, as the tents are now very vacated due to certain things that have happened.
So, like, who owns these tents?
Who owns these tents?
Are they being like rented out or?
It is
Can
a
I
good
just steal a
question.
tent? Can I just like pick one up and go?
No, the hot dog man says. It's my tent. I actually bought all these tents.
Oh shit, okay.
I mean, I gotta make a business somehow, right? It's not just a hot dog stand. If it was just a hot dog stand, like, I don't think I'll be making a lot of money.
You brought the tents in to attract customers who buy dogs.
This guy's got the business mind.
So you're saying you're the sole proprietor of this entire encampment?
Maybe.
BB believes it was a straightforward question.
Potentially, yes.
I dislike the unclearness of that answer.
I'm afraid that if I give an affirmative, something bad will happen.
But something bad will happen if you also give a bad answer, like the one you're giving.
Are you threatening me?
No.
Okay, because I was about to ban you from my hot dog stand. Only the hot dog stand.
I can make a better hot dog. Bren walks away and tries looking for ingredients to make hot dogs.
Oh my god. I'll remember that!
Let's go fight something so we can make hot dogs. Let's go fight. Let's just wander back into the forest, guys. Let's go.
Wander into the
I'm
park.
down. Let's just go kill something.
Let's go kill something.
Wander out.
Alright. Not recall why the fuck we're here, to be honest.
Oh, you want to just go back, BB? That's true, too. We could just touch the crystal and go back. And, like, throw out everything Edge had prepared, but that's fine, too.
Right now, BB was asking a question.
Oh. We were here because we wanted to kill something.
Oh, okay.
What? I can't remember what the fuck was happening with the dragon. What did they say they would do? What was our quest? What is our current objective?
Alright, so you guys remember from before that there was a big dragon that turned herself into stone in order for you to kill the horrifically broken and not balanced eyeball monster.
Yeah, that was nice of her.
Yeah.
Where I learned to attack twice.
Yes. Because of that, she was also the guardian of the sacred grove that, you know, was trying to protect themselves from the eyeball monsters. There are also smaller eyeball monsters, by the way. But because she is now turned to stone, there is no protection over the forest anymore. And now, the rest of the residents in the sacred grove are trying to move to a different location for sanctuary.
Oh, Zelra, as I recall, I think I overheard you sleep talking about something about fairy fire cartridges. Perhaps if we use the stone remains of the fairy dragon, we could create something. So we should go back into the forest to check that out.
Hey, Engine, can I, is this loud?
Is this allowed?
Tell me, is this allowed?
You are unsure if the stone remains of a fairy dragon would achieve the desired effect.
Only one way to find out. Brent jumps off.
Limited understanding of magic.
Hey, what about my grappling hook?
Oh, we're going to go back to town to build that. So we might as well kill shit here first before we go back to town.
Needless to say, you wish to explore violence.
Let's go farming.
You guys walk off into the distance, hoping to look for something to fight. Yeah, this is definitely the right way. You guys head back out into the forest. Now that the mist has cleared, you no longer get sent back to the entrance every single time you take the wrong step. Turns out there's a lot of forest. But you, on the flip side, you no longer have to walk in very strange ways in order to get to your location. So, you guys don't take too long to figure out how to get from point A to point B. You go back to, are you guys heading back to the freaking dragon stone statue shit?
Yeah.
Alright.
No other direction as of yet. No one's told us about anything suspicious.
Alright. You guys head back. Find you find that way, the hidden entrance that you found before, walk through it, go up some number of stairs, and then you reach the shaft, and then you realize something very important. Something that you may have not remembered since the last session. There were two elevators, and you broke both of them.
Where's my grappling hook? Come on.
You stare up the shaft. It's 100 feet tall. The elevators do not work.
Did we get back last time?
Also, there's a lot of corpses down here. A lot of lizard corpses. It is starting to decay.
Did we jump down last?
No.
We did with Featherfall, right?
Oh,
We jumped
Yeah.
better for it.
also, your DM forgot to give you a reward for that. It's going to be a lot of money. Let's leave it at that.
Anyone got a rope?
Do you think we should bury these bodies?
Why?
They're right at the bottom of the hole.
I don't know. I wouldn't want anything coming in here because of the smell, you know?
Oh, that's a good point. Baby, can you set them on fire?
I think it needs to be a really hot fire for that, Bren.
That's a good point.
I don't know if Phoebe's capable of that.
Damn. She doesn't believe you're capable of it, baby.
Maybe it's capable of anything given enough time.
Give it enough time. We don't have time.
Oh,
BB, can you dig a really deep hole?
Given enough time.
Really big hole?
Given a shovel and enough time.
Well, you're a metal bucket. Go ahead. Go ham. Use your shovel hands.
Down? Down?
You got a spell or something?
No. Baby will start digging with his hands.
Alright, while baby's doing that, anyone got a rope?
Comic Summer would like to kindly remind you that a common adventure item is 50 foot of rope.
I have rope. Does anyone else have rope? Because this thing's like really tall. I need more than my own rope.
We're to cheat now.
What was that?
Baby contains rope.
I also have rope. Well, we have like 100 feet of rope.
Oh,
It would be like
Wait, wow, so you did not bring glasses.
I'm contacts.
Oh, okay.
Look,
Okay, that's fair. That is pretty fair, actually. You may want to make the screen bigger. You may also want to, or make the sheet bigger, one or the other. I don't know if you can
Yeah,
zoom in on the
that's
sheet.
fine. I'll just go there when I need it.
Okay.
Bren's gonna sheath his gun blade, get BB's rope, tie it to his rope so it's at least 100 feet long, and he's gonna start fucking climbing the shaft.
How are you gonna get the rope up there?
I'm fucking tying the rope around my hand and climbing the shaft.
Oh, you're climbing the shaft. How are you accomplishing this?
With the athlete feet.
Alright, so are you climbing it or are you doing something else?
I will do a running jump to get the first bit, but I don't think I can wall jump all the way up, so I'm gonna actually climb.
Bouldering.
Alright. Bren decides to show off his new trick and nimbly climb up the shit. Except by that, I really mean give me an athletics check.
Let's go. Please don't be bad.
You confidently walk up and start climbing up a 100-foot shaft. And 30 feet in, you realize it really isn't that simple.
Hold on.
Give me another athletics check.
Okay.
BB, do you have Featherfall ready?
Maybe always spelled already.
All right, you muster up the willpower and the courage inside yourself, or whatever it remains after you burn your soul.
Maybe it's a critically important question.
Yes,
Does protect work on fall damage?
you'll find out if we get to that point.
What the fuck? This is an important question.
You can certainly try, as another DM kindly once told me.
Why are you already preparing for me to die?
Yes.
Can I manifest my echo and then like do 15 feet like teleports up by like having it manifest 15 feet above me, just latch on, teleport, and then repeat.
That may be more feasible than whatever Bren's doing at the moment. But I wouldn't say what Bren's doing is impossible.
This is literally what the feet does. It lets me fucking climb.
Anyway, Bren continues climbing. He doesn't manage to fall just yet. He makes it up 70 feet before he starts feeling tired again. Give me one more athletics check.
There we fucking go.
Alright, it literally doesn't matter. This man's on a mission, and apparently it's to get on top of that shaft. In more ways than one. You reach the top, and you have it with rope in hand. You look for one of the metal appendages of the elevator shaft to tie the rope onto, and then you drop the rest of it down.
Alright, climb up.
The rest of you do not have to make athletics check. Climbing with the rope is much easier than climbing up a vertical shaft.
Hey.
You return to
The scene of the crime.
the scene of the crime, indeed. There was a lot of things that happened here.
Hold on, I can get rid of this. Just to get rid of all the names. There's a way to, I just don't remember.
You can move them if you click on the left side, on the bottom left of the names,
There you go.
or you do that, I guess. That works too. You return to the scene of the crime. Indeed, minus one person. This person's not here. She is currently still back at the campsite, unconscious, for reasons. You return here. The big eyeball creature is no more when he gets poofed into smoke, but for some reason it's still on the map because someone is lazy. You can see this dragon over here, still encased in stone, in the middle of the lake. And her head held high in defiance, and potential doom that awaited her, but thankfully it was not to be. Instead, she is simply stuck in a rock. What would you like to do now that you're back here?
Well, doesn't look like anything's changed, huh? Like, no extra bitches around.
That's the bitches. No.
Alright.
you remember that you agreed to help the residents transport over to Plumage Peaks in order to find the other dragons.
Oh shit, was that our fucking MSQ?
Yeah, it was
I
simply
forgot.
an agreement that you made after the fight.
I forgot.
You need a reminder. Plumage Peaks is over here.
Wait, didn't the dragons fly off already?
No, one of them is they're currently trying to figure out how to transport the young ones over. But
Okay, so they would need some time, they told us.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we're free to kill shit.
In case you forgot, there is another species of dragon. Plumage Peaks.
Right, the Dragon Knights.
Yes, the big, fat, ugly ones. That could speak with humans, apparently. But yeah, you guys come over. Now that, there's no raiders or orcs or giant eyeball monsters trying to kill you, it's pretty serene and quiet around here. It seems like this place is still relatively untouched despite the lack of a guardian in this area.
Do you think they want their statue back?
That's a little rude.
Kami-sama does not approve of desecrating the petrified, but
Good thing I don't got a soul. Brad jumps
I'm
in.
gonna... don't hack anything off,
Oh, but
Just
I thought it would be good material for...
pieces and scales. What?
I thought... Would we always harvest materials from creatures?
It's not dead, though.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Brad looks at it. Is it dead? Can you understand if it's still alive?
give me a intelligence.
Remember
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Yes, Brad. You know what petrification is.
Is it alive or dead?
It is alive.
Oh.
In fact, it probably can hear you.
Oh. Huh. Can we unpetrify it? It looking over itself.
Well, with that roll, you also know that there are ways to unpetrify. There's a number of solutions. For example, if you are able to acquire Basilisk blood from somewhere, right? Or Phoenix tears, or maybe find a high enough level spellcaster to undo the spell. Something along those lines. Magic. Chances are, if you can find a powerful enough magic source that know what they're doing, you can undo this.
Oh wait, Zelra and Baby, can you check your internal knowledge as well as that Pokédex if there's any basilisks or phoenixes around?
Where's the nearest basilisk, Kami-sama?
Brain has been activated.
We're going hunting today.
You're going hunting today. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, Phoenixes. Phoenixes too.
Okay. You guys, give me some sort of knowledge-based check. Whichever one that you feel is the correct one. Some int-based ability check.
Some int space.
Alright, BB, I see. You rolled a 23. And Zara, you roll an 18. Okay. Zara, you kind of poke around and you think about what you have read about the island. First thing you remember about where you guys currently are at this island, which is recorded in the Pokédex, is that the northwest quadrant, one of the things that's currently known and is well known in this area is that there's a high abundance of wyvern-like creatures in the area. So creatures that are like dragons. And they make up pretty much over half of the population of the species population found in this quadrant of the island. So the remainder are also of lizard types. So there is potentially a chance that you can find a basilisk. With that said, both you and BB can also realize that basilisks are not easy creatures to find. You know, they often hide themselves in caves, and you know, seldom come out unless they feel the need to feed. In which case, they tend to lie in wait for unsuspecting prey before they petrify them, and then devour their stone remains.
Alright, who has a map of the local cave systems?
You also remember that, on a side note, you do remember there may be a species of water basilisk. You have no idea they are in this area, but you know they exist.
Water basilisk, like what we fought before?
Zalo doesn't know that, but she heard some stories about some brave adventurers that were out at sea fighting water basilisks. There's something about like a bird and a kid and like this, this Emerald Enclave person, and well, there was also that other guy. I think his name was Debrellis or something.
Alright, well, let's go hunting for a basilisk.
Alright.
You also, with that investigation, you do, as you were poking around the dragon, you were looking around, and you noticed that behind the waterfall, you remember this from the fight as well, there seems to be some sort of cave.
Guess we're going in the fucking cave, let's go!
Into the cave. Into the
There's something back here, let's go. Wait, this one or the other one?
Yeah, behind the waterfall. That
This-
one, that's fine. Yeah, this one's fine. You remember that, there
It's where the
seems
young
to-
were, right?
Yeah, this is where the young were. So, like, it's just something that now that you're here, you remember that the young were quote unquote safely protected from this area, but supposedly someone when the lizards were raiding, there was a human amongst them that ran into the cave and ran back out with an unhatched egg. And one of the things that the remaining residents would like is to try and retrieve this egg back. However, they have no idea where it is.
Okay, are there any clues left behind? Is there like a size 8 shoe? You know, like what kind of treads are that?
All right. Would you like to investigate the tunnel?
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right.
We're hunting humans.
Okay, you have moved your target from Baphomet to human, but
We're
So-
hunting both. Whatever comes first.
I see.
Should I roll another investigation?
Yes. Well, you somehow do about as well as last time, which is still not bad. You dig deep in. You walk into the cavern. Since there were this part of the tunnel has been relatively untouched, as ever since your encounter with the eyeball monster ended, every other creature was essentially evacuated. So most of the trails left have been relatively fresh and untouched by, outside sources, which includes like weather and things like that, where it is inside a cave. You do manage to get some clues from inside. You do catch some footprints. Whoever was in here was wearing some very practical heavy-duty boots. The size of the feet, you can't really tell that much on its own, for people may have different sized feet, but you surmise from the size and shape of the feet and the kind of boot it is, you surmise that it was probably a male walk through this area. Another thing that you notice was that there seems to be some sort of scorch marks that they appear to be almost like fireworks sparks that litter the walls and ceilings of this area. You, from this information, you surmise that what happened was someone entered this cave, tried to set off some sort of fireworks spark, and perhaps in order to blind or scare whatever was inside, and then probably took the egg and ran off with it.
But how did he leave?
How do you leave? If you
Wings?
remember from before that he straight up just ran out from the cave based on what you were told. And something was sent to chase after him, but apparently that entity did not manage to catch him.
How fast is this man anyway? Damn.
That's another good question that your investigation check would manage to find out. This person, based on the steps that I've taken, is his occupation, like from the details you managed to gather from the scene of the crime, he may have an occupation that's similar to yours.
Similar to what?
Similar to yours. It may have a similar skill set.
Ah. Okay. I guess we're going cave spelunking now.
Alright. On the side, as you explore deeper into the cave looking for clues, you do come into kind of a cavern of sorts, right? Inside the cavern, it's lit up in blue, and there's a kind of a spring in the middle. This is probably where the creatures came to rest, right? On night fell or whatever. At the center of this spring is a statue. It is a statue of a lady with a sword held up in the air. You are unsure if you've ever seen this person before, but something about it seems.
Does it look like Gwen?
No, it does not. You can surmise that much. It does not look like Gwen. You know Gwen well enough that you can tell if it looked like
I
Gwen.
start posing like a statue right
Hey, Zelda's a bit face blind, just say.
Wait, okay, so is this cave big enough? Are we all going in?
I think you
I
could just
s-
laugh at her if you wanted to.
I thought we were all going in.
Oh shit, okay. Fucking swim. Hey, BB, press to digitate my gun.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, it won't. I mean, it will.
Yes, apparently guns that are wet do not work.
Is prestidigitate sufficient to draw a gun enough for it to work?
You did it before. Remember the water dragon fight?
There is. You have plenty of time to cast the spell as many times as necessary to dry the spell. Is that better? Okay. You all manage to fill into the cavern. You see the statue in the middle. It does not look like Gwen. In fact, you can tell it doesn't look like Gwen because the woman in the middle has what appears to be very large ears that is sticking straight up from her head. She seems to resemble almost like a rabbit-like
Vieira.
We're in the jungle, in the forest.
but something about her face seems familiar. You guys can't seem to pinpoint where exactly have you seen this before.
I'm face blind, it's okay. I can't remember anybody. Good thing we all have different colored hair here.
Or some of us do not have hair here.
Exactly.
What color is the statue's hair?
Well, it is a marble statue, so it is the same color as the rest of the statue.
Oh, it's
Gray.
I think the
So we're
statue.
looking for an old woman.
It does not look like an old woman.
She has hair, not marble.
You know,
There is
my
no
mom's silver hair.
negotiating with Bren. Thanks, Kamisama.
Ren still has 8
You know,
wisdom.
Bren, my mom has silver hair. She's not
Yeah,
bad.
but she doesn't have bunny ears.
That's fair.
Grand BB has
Wait,
an
what?
idea.
Wait, Dizal, wait. Now that I think about it, Dizal, I should say that.
No.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
Right. For the peanut gallery, Zara does not know her mother. Everyone else knows who. Everyone else in the freaking secret organization knows that the boss is Zara's mother, except Zara.
I just panicked so hard for a second.
She doesn't seem to have managed to put 2 and 2 together, even though they look very similar to each other.
They do not. They have different colored hair.
Yeah, anime logic.
Anime logic. See, Bren's my brother because we have the same colored hair.
Yep.
And my dad's my dad because we have the same color.
No, I can't really argue with that. But-
Exactly.
As nobody seems to want to recall who this person possibly could be, but if you do, you can attempt to roll intelligence check.
You just told us that we couldn't recall.
Yeah, you just told us. Oh, we can't
No,
remember who this is. Oh,
You could not recall from a glance. Is that better?
No, it's not. That is not a really.
that
Like,
I would
zero
not phrase it like that.
We recalled it because you said it that way.
Well, Gwen definitely is. Gwen is. We are reminded that Gwen also cannot remember anyone's face.
Bag
Bren
is yours.
never cared. BB never. To BB, everyone looks the same. They all look like humanoids.
Do I remember?
I would need you to roll an intelligence check. Alternatively, I would simply subtract your proficiency.
Take
Alright.
it.
Never mind, it's fine. You stare very intently at the statue, thinking maybe if you can figure out why it gives you such a familiar feeling, you're able to get to the bottom of this. And you think, and for some reason, you like take your fingers and you kind of like make a frame of it, right? And you cut off the ears. And suddenly, it's a lot clearer. You did meet someone that has a similar looking face, but she did not have rabbit ears. She had cat ears.
Orphanage lady.
Let's see.
Who?
Ah, Bren's girlfriend. Or not Bren.
BB.
BB's girlfriend.
I don't even remember who the fuck
The-
it was.
Zara, you remember early on in your travels when you were essentially escorting a wagon full of very volatile metal power sources. Very volatile, radioactive power sources. That you encountered a lady with cat ears riding a white tiger, heading back in the direction of Wyverness. And she told you to go visit some strange-ass abandoned village in the south. At the time, you dismissed it as a ramblings of a stranger, but now you're not so sure.
None of the dragons are still hanging out. They can't tell me what this is.
No, you're absolutely correct. For the one that you could ask, currently cannot speak.
Fuck, why doesn't everybody have like a fucking mind like
Yeah, I was about like, if you only had Fui.
only Fui was here?
Unfortunately, nobody here can establish a telepathic connection with things on a rock.
Guess we're going back to the basilisk fucking
Does this cave go further?
No.
Right?
does the spring in the floor look like it's connected to like the other one? The other cave.
You look down, and you put your hand in, and about a foot in, it reaches ground.
Oh,
And
okay.
it just looks like a wading pool.
Okay.
You suspect the the young dragons probably frolicked in it.
It's some stagnant cave water. Yeah, I'm
gonna be gross.
frolicking mud.
For some reason, you do notice that as you're touching the water, it feels very clean, which doesn't make any sense.
Is this your hint, or is this a stop fucking asking questions?
It is flavor, says Kami-sama.
Bren looks
It is magical water.
Bren looks at the statue, looks at Zell, says, "Hey, do you think is this woman petrified too?"
Hmm. She's made of marble, right? So it looks different from the dragon outside.
It does look different from the dragon outside.
Would I know?
It is probably not someone petrified, but who knows? Maybe she's listening in on you right now, but probably not.
Then BB
Fuck,
has
Marshall, check it then.
You attempt to turn on BB vision, and you marshal check the statue.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay, there we go. It's a statue.
What if
Okay.
we stop the statue?
So I can break this one.
Yes.
Perfect.
I wouldn't. What if it's?
Hmm?
What if it's useful for something?
The statue?
Yeah. What if they use it for something? What if it's?
Oh. Is it
I
magical?
mean, look at the water. The water's magical.
Oh, it is? What the fuck? Looks at the water. What's the water do?
It appears to be very clean and pure, but outside of that, you're not entirely sure. But as you touch the water, Brett, you feel a little better, but you're not really sure how.
Bren, drink some water.
It fills you up in a way that you can't describe. It's like it warms up the inside of your body.
Oh, this is pretty good. Bren takes out his flask, dumps all the alcohol on the ground, and fills the water, which is very uncharacteristic.
Zelra's just
All
eyeing.
the water in the pool.
It
On the ground, like into the dirt.
Zelra's just kind of watching, but you know what? Water's water. That's
the alcohol dribbles into the spring. You can see the tendrils of alcohol, like, kind of come into contact with the water and then fade away. Almost as if it was never there.
okay. You know what? This water is sounding more and more useful. BB, how many vials of empty do you have to fill? Vials of nothing in them. Do you have? Let's start bottling this shit. This sounds useful.
Does the Dungeoneer's pack contain
Vials of
vials of empties?
You have thermalism kit? Kami-sama says.
You have like alchemists and stuff, right? Do we have any? We have stuff
I
from that.
have proficiency, but I just have a kit.
You don't have the kit? What the fuck?
Oh, dude.
I'm sure you had the kit. We like made potions together.
Yeah, we definitely made potions together.
Okay, well, I never wrote it down.
I mean,
Fucking.
this empty.
Am I assumed to have the kit for every proficiency that I have?
No, but you get the stuff, I believe. What kit did you start out with?
I started with a nothing kit, actually.
I presume what actually happened is you were borrowing bread supply that entire time you guys were doing it.
Actually, I have thieves' tools. That's the kit that
I'm very confused why you had these tools instead of Zelra.
Fuck what
I
I
have thieves' tools. That's why.
Alright, I see. Never mind.
Alright, we all have water skins. We can all use our water skins to fill up the water.
The water skins would be good for, let's say, 2 drinks water.
I will also take the thing I filled up and actually pour it on top of the statue, see if there's any effect.
What do you mean? The alcohol?
No, the fucking magic water on top of the bunny statue.
Can I try it on the dragon also? See if this shit as good as Phoenix Tears or not.
Okay. You take the water skin with the water, and you walk back outside, where she's currently a rock, and you dump it on top of her. you sit there now and you wait, and you can see that this it does actually kind of the place where you dumped it clears the way into the blue that you remember,
What the fuck?
but then shifts straight back into the brown of petrification. You suspect that water skids are not going to cut it.
Alright, time to start.
You also get the sense that this petrification is being fueled.
It's being fueled by something else.
Yes.
So even if I got like Phoenix Tears or Basilisks, it's not gonna.
You may be able to free her for a little bit if you have enough of a quantity, but it would not necessarily allow her to be completely free.
Two. Stick my sword right in front of her and start praying for a sign of
Oh
God.
shit, she's praying.
Praying for a sign of God.
So I'm praying for a sign from God. Should we do this?
Okay. You start praying from a sign of God, and you sit down.
What's it? Hey,
Blessed Dragon Lady.
I know you're frozen in there, but I hope you're awake. And I'm pretty sure it's really hard to communicate, and I've got like 0 skill in telepathy, but we're all really stupid. We need to-
You sit down and you pray, not to your god, but to a stone dragon.
Yeah, like if my guy could help out, but like, sure he's gonna be.
You say all of that as you hold your sword out, and you wait, and you're not really sure if anything's happening, but then, at this point, the sun has reached about midday, right? And you're sitting here, and you're just wondering if there was ever any point in praying, if there's ever any use, and this all seems like a bunch of junk and nonsense, and maybe just stop being a paladin in the first place. When DB, your sending stone starts ringing.
Whoa.
You don't, BB, you say hello, but you don't hear an immediate response. Instead, you seem to hear what appears to be an ongoing conversation. It's like, in fact, the voices sound familiar, almost as if they were from people that suspiciously walked out of the forest encampment at the dawn of the day. And you also hear another voice, one that you've never heard before. That voice is currently speaking. It's like, well, now, I certainly can't allow you to progress any further. As insignificant as you are, you do pose a threat to my current plans at this moment in time. It's like, and then you hear Nero speak. So, I'm assuming you won't just allow us to walk away either, right? And this unknown voice replies, no, I'm afraid not. But you can certainly try if you wish. However, as long as I manage to stop you from reaching the forest temple, then I would say it's good enough. I certainly believe with even my pitiful power at this time, I'll be able to accomplish that. So your entire shtick is just to keep us from getting to the temple. That's what you're saying. Well, it would certainly be a shame if someone else beat us to it. Right? And with that, the call hangs up abruptly.
Does only BB hear that, or do the rest of us hear that?
You put on speakerphone.
Yeah, it was a speaker.
Did I recognize that voice?
You do recognize that voice, Brad. You heard it last night.
Yeah, I did.
Who was that?
Who was that, Bip?
Baby does not have this caller ID.
You do know the caller ID is from Europe.
It's from who?
It was from Europe.
Hero.
Oh, I heard Europe like 3 times.
Yes, yes! And after the phone call hangs up, you feel, Gwen, you feel an intense surge of malice coming from the south of the forest. Normally you wouldn't be able to feel something.
Instance is pointing me towards the south. Let us head toward there and defeat the evil.
That's a paladin. All right, let's do. As we're walking out, BB, you said that was from Nero.
Yeah, that's what the caller ID is. I don't remember what Nero is.
It's about the white hair.
The guy whose fucking dad got taken into hell or something.
Yeah, he was telling some weird story. You guys suspect he might have been drunk. You're not really sure. As far as the gambit.
Okay.
Did you know who the other voice was, BB, that called you?
No.
Huh.
Yes? No? Do I?
Let's have a conversation as we walk towards wherever Gwen wants us to go.
Alright.
And Brent's gonna start be like, so I kind of talked to someone last night. He was a bit of a weird dude.
Zaro's instantly like, who?
Okay, I was, taking a piss in the water, right? Minding my own business, and then this dude just started talking. I was like, dude, matters. And then he was like, blah, 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 evil guy stuff. And he was that voice.
That sounds safe.
Yeah, so he didn't sound like a good guy. And he was like, doing the evil monologue, taunting, all that.
Maybe suggest keeping the gun loaded.
Yeah, I think Nero's fucked. But also that dude seemed like pretty weak right now. He was like a shade, so maybe he's not fucked.
Zaro's like side-eyeing Bren right now, like.
But
There's a lot of weird things going on right now. Apparently, your brother could talk to shades or something.
oh, we all fucking heard that voice. We all heard a shade talk. But I just turned. But maybe Gwen, shades are evil. Maybe Gwen sensed the shade, and he's all the way down south. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's go.
It did happen at the same time, so I'm inclined to believe that it's the same incident.
Paladin's got good senses. Maybe just follow him. Lead away, Gwen.
Okay. You guys start walking back to the shaft. Are you guys just going back down the shaft?
Well, we're going straight south. According to Gwen, right?
Yes, but you guys are also on top of a pretty large hill.
Oh, can we see something that looks like a temple from the hill?
You
the
guys
bus is gone?
look out into the distance, trying to see if there's something there. There's a lot of trees. There sure are a lot of trees, but Gwen, you can feel, you can almost see something dark, in the distance, kind of some sort of dark pillar rising up in the air.
I think that's where we should go.
Baby.
Wait, so there's a dark pillar, and you mentioned the trees first?
The rest of you cannot see the dark pillar.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if everyone else can see that, but, I think it's a great
It's not something, she doesn't actually see it. It's more like a feeling,
It's her divine senses.
Yes. She gets to cheat.
So you're saying there's something dark and malicious in that direction that looks like a big pillar.
Yeah.
You look over, it looks like trees.
How far down is it from this hill?
I mean, at least 100 feet, right?
It's a hill, not a cliff, right? Can we just walk?
It's a pretty steep hill.
Oh, baby! Then I start running towards the thing.
Which thing?
Towards the edge of the cliff. Do the thing, do the thing.
By the fall!
you down very fast. And then Oddly slower. And then
Ooh.
slower.
You also jump quick.
Go.
Alright, VV seems to have prepared a spell that was actually useful in this situation. And instead of having to climb down a freaking rope shaft because the elevators are broken, you simply just drop down the cliff. Fast, but not too fast. And you kind of skip along until you reach the bottom.
You fucking look cool as hell.
Yeah, look cool as hell.
Do a backflip.
Hmm?
Do a backflip on the way down.
Yeah, sure. You can do whatever you want.
3-point landing.
Yeah, just nothing will happen for Featherfall is broken in the situation. You also apparently have just enough people to target. Very convenient.
Oh, I use Featherfall not to go all the way down, but go to like the tree. I'm fucking ninjaing in the fucking branch.
Alright, you continue cosplaying 12-year-old.
I will fucking shoot God.
You cosplay a very large and buff ninja that is well known throughout the lands as Rich Kavard, and you land on the.
There you go.
Okay.
I try my best to follow Brian.
I'm a
Bird's eye
fucking
views.
run
go.
from tree to
Alright.
tree.
Eventually, you guys get to the tree branch. You start jumping in tree branch like a certain shonen anime, and you start heading towards the direction as Gwen takes point because she actually can see where the thing is, or can feel it at least. And you guys are heading along the forest. You're going further and further south, but along the way, you stumble into this. As you go south, the forest also gets darker and darker. You remember again that the eyeball monsters came from the south, and that things were kind of dark and scary along the direction. But you continue onwards until you reach a clearing, and there you see someone who you're not even sure why she's there anymore because you guys keep bumping into her. But you meet a very familiar blue-skinned person that should be back at the camp somehow.
As we get within like 400 feet of her, I said, "Well, Zell, you want to take the shot?"
Right, 480.
Trust her.
Do you trust her? Who is she? Well, apparently she can turn into a freaking water monster thing.
She did help us that one time, so.
That is true.
No blood keeps heads off.
I think we gotta ask her some more questions first.
Alright, let's go see what the fuck she's doing.
Okay. She appears to be looking around and continues moving, and as you catch up to her, it appears that you are heading in the same direction.
Oi, blue girl. Aren't you supposed to be like resting?
As Brent
What?
says that, I'm gonna go hide somewhere and just stalk.
Huh?
Aren't you
Wait.
supposed to be resting? Look up.
Oh! Wait. What?
Aren't you supposed to be resting? Weren't you like fucking KO'd?
Yeah, but I got patched up. Wait, why are you guys here?
Why are you here?
I got this weird feeling that something awful is happening, that I was supposed to go here for some reason.
It's called anxiety.
Who said that?
That was
Kami-sama.
What?
I'm not saying anything out loud, you know? It's just Kami-sama talking.
I look over at Gwen. Well, my companion here is our like dark, pulsating black pillar of energy.
Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know. I was going to just chill out, at the campsite, but apparently I really need to go here.
Okay. Hey Gwen, where's that big black pillar? You know, the BBP?
As you do that, however, it's alright. as you always do, took a position to stalk things. Person in this case. But because of that, you are quite alert, and you do notice what appears to be rustling in the distance.
In the southern distance?
There is some rustling in this other distance, but also to your east and west.
Ren,
Well, what's going on?
Ren, I think we got company.
Oh, shoot it.
Do I see them?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Nice.
You can only make out the rustling. You have not managed to see any further than that. You do know something's there, you just have no idea what. Yeah.
Should we all make perception checks?
No. Because Zara has a couple of advantages. One, that she is alertly watching in the first place, that's why she noticed it. And two, she has a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Did you
You
shoot it
guys-
yet?
Can I shoot asleep at the rustling?
Sure.
It's rustling off.
Do we need to shoot?
Am I technically in stealth?
You are 480 feet away. I highly doubt anything has noticed you.
Oh.
How many times am I allowed to press this button?
Whoop, I missed.
We'll find out.
Can I press this button 3 times?
There is no guarantee.
Do you think he has triple advantage or not?
Oh, yeah, sure. If you have advantage, you have triple advantage. That's how it works. Alright. I need to make some rolls as well. It's a constitution save, correct?
Yeah.
What is it, DC?
14. Unless you changed it. Which I don't remember.
The wrestling stops.
Okay, I'm gonna aim my gun at it and see what falls out of the tree.
Well, it wasn't in the trees. It was more like in the foliage, the ground.
Did you get it?
You see the rustling stop.
Got one of them.
Alright, let's go check out what it was.
There's 2 more from... Okay.
Uh,
There's 2 more.
Dividing Conquer is vicious, come on.
You see that rustling stop for a good 6 seconds, 12 seconds. And then it starts rustling again.
Okay, now can I see?
Give me another perception check.
While Zelra is also posting up and taking shots, Brand's gonna get as close as he can, sneakily.
Okay, I'm shooting at the south one. If you guys want to take the east and west, just saying.
He'll take the east.
Phoebe will escort Bren.
Baby, can you keep up?
Phoebe is made of metal.
That's... Okay. That's not... You're on the ground? Or are you in the trees with us?
Phoebe's on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Actually, wait, do I clank?
What armor?
I use scale mail. Do I clank? I think you clank.
Yeah, you
I
clank.
think you clink.
You do.
You're literally made of metal.
Clank, clank, clank. The tin can goes. You are not the most stealthy person on this squad.
Oh yeah, it totally does make me clank. That's cool.
It's okay. If it makes you feel better, you are not the only one who makes clanking noises. The blue-skinned woman also makes clanking noises. It appears her armor is not much better.
Why don't you and Gwen be our ground force?
This sounds like a better idea. Phoebe will flank for the fuck over there.
I'm just gonna go check out what they are and report back.
Alright. You take another look, and this time you can see what appears to be a bull being ridden on by a couple of green skin figures.
What the fuck? A bull? Like
A Taurus specifically.
Taurus? Okay. I don't think they're native to this fucking area.
That was a rustling.
Yeah, that was a rustling?
Rustling?
How
It
high
was
is this fucking
it was-
foliage?
It's a real thick forest.
Is this foliage like 10 feet high or something?
But
If he's on top of the fucking Taurus, then you
I'm
know you gotta add
sorry, I'm sorry, Kami-sama does not have the correct vocabulary for this
There's no like
situation.
bull fucking sounds or anything. None of that. No sounds.
I'm 480 feet away.
fucking rustling. It should be like stomp, 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 stomp.
What the hell?
I don't know how far away 480 feet is, but I'll say you didn't hear it from that range.
Really?
No, that's sensible.
That's like a block. That's like a block.
You can hear people from across the block?
You could hear a bull from across the block.
Dude,
Okay, that's a good point.
yo, the fucking my fucking like Hispanic neighbor is playing the loud music. Okay, if they were having a bullfight, I would hear it.
Wait, are bulls fighting right now?
I've heard the sounds of hooves coming from all directions.
All directions. This is warning.
Yeah, so the south
How many?
and
How
the
many?
west.
How many?
With your perception check, you can tell that there is one entity with hooves from each side.
So 3 of them total, and 3 riders.
No, there's two. The one you saw, there were 2 riders on the boat.
Oh, okay. The one I saw was 2 riders.
Yes.
It's fucking just things with green skin. That's all you're giving me. They're definitely not native to these parts, right?
You remember seeing them? They look strangely familiar, kind of like the people that attacked you in the sacred.
They're people shaped. They're people shaped.
Are they lizard folk?
Are they lizard folk? No, they look more like orcs.
Why do you just say that?
I'm sorry.
I was like, are they aliens or what the fuck?
They are definitely
Except they're
aliens.
green.
They are about to be alien to your habitat.
Like, if you don't tell me that, like, if you say that they're just green, like, I'm gonna assume they're not people shaped because you would have told me they look like green people if they were people. I was like,
Like, they're goblins, they're orcs, they're green.
Orc-shaped people. Tommy Thomas sincerely apologizes for these transgressions.
I'm imagining Shrek out here on a fucking.
I'm trying to have accurate picture.
Now, please get out of my swamp. Would you like to roll for initiative?
Yo, why?
Do you have
Actually,
a map? Do we know what we're looking like?
We need to get some things ready first. 'Cause
Okay.
you guys are pieces of shit.
We are 48 feet away. We don't need initiative. They're gonna be dead before they get to the range.
Dilemma?
I also need to put your tokens on the field. Hold up.
Engine?
What?
What happened?
No. Okay, I wiggled the mouse, but it didn't do anything. Okay.
Okay. There
So-
are things for sure.
Are these like the same orcs that attacked us yesterday?
Probably.
Do they look
Probably.
possessed? Or do they look to be of the right mind? Tauruses are not native to this area. I'm assuming the Tauruses are possessed.
I'm trying to figure out how to put your token on. I'm really struggling right now.
Oh, we're at the north. Yeah.
I heard a little noise, so I looked back that way, and there's one up there too.
Also, I'm not sure if you can drag your own tokens on,
We can.
but
Drag it from your character sheet. You can drag your character sheet onto the map, and it works.
no, it's too late. Position yourself in a way that makes sense based on the storytelling.
Southwest. I was east.
Okay.
Where's
Do you
the
want
rustling?
us- Yeah, where do you want us to be? Do you want us to be in the middle so you have
You
more?
are in the north. You said you were in the trees, so you are in the trees. I don't know what the ground forces are doing. Figure it out.
Where's the rustling? Ping on the map where, like, we saw the rustling.
They're coming from
6 people and 6.
this direction. this direction and that direction. And you know what's in the south?
Okay, Bren tried to sneak over to the east, so he'll be right there if he thinks they're coming from there.
Okay, cool.
Dragon's Lord Lady.
No, she appears to be doing something else. The Dragon Lady seems to be trying to figure out her.
She was just here in the area.
What? Wait, which Dragon Lady? No, this is the other person.
Genasi lady.
Yeah. It's okay. Everything looks the same once you think about it hard enough. Florence, if you would like to participate as NPC, you may do so.
Oh,
Otherwise, I will ask someone here to do it, or I would do it, or the other.
I don't know how to do it.
You don't know how to do it? Would you like to try?
Sure.
Okay.
if Florence plays her well, we might actually like this person now.
Wow. You have a tall task ahead of you. It is to make this character enjoyable.
We were about to kill him 20 minutes ago or so.
Yes.
She was a little sus, you know.
He has been acting a little strange. Please do not pour the alcohol.
Huh?
No, she bottled.
Oh.
Okay. I also need to figure out some things since I have tokens, but I haven't really put them anywhere. Okay. Are you guys just positioned like this? They aren't here yet, so they're still stuck.
That's so far away that I'm sure I'll figure out a good place to stand by then.
Okay.
I take stance and pot,
Tank stances up.
and I pot.
Okay. So, would you like to do anything else besides watch as the rustlings slowly but surely not slowly but surely, rapidly approaching your location?
I guess I'm gonna fucking... Okay. Can I confirm to the east and west it's the same? 1 tourist and 2 riders.
You can give me a perception check and as they continue rushing towards you. These do not need to be amazing, just not an 8. Okay. You look at the east and west now that you have an idea of what you're looking for. You see on the east, there appears to be a Tauros with 3 riders. And on the west, there appears to be a flaming horse with 2 riders.
Relay this information down.
I'm sure it's fine.
So what happens if I sleep the animals? Are they gonna get sent flying? Like, you know, if you don't have a seatbelt on while you're in the car and you go like through the fucking window?
You
and-
suspect that already happened to the southern side. The reason why the rustling stopped was because you put something to sleep, but then the other figures woke it up.
Okay, yeah, but do they go flying if I sleep the animal? Like, you know, in a car crash, if you're not wearing your seatbelt, you get launched through the fucking window and then you die.
Or it's like a horse with a
You suspect at this speed, it may be feasible.
Okay, did that happen already?
No! They appeared to have gone for a more subtle approach earlier.
Okay, but now they're speeding up.
Yeah, but now they're rushing towards you.
Okay, now can I sleep? Can I sleep the animal? So they all just go fly.
Well, the flip side is they are aware that you are attacking, so you have lost your advantage.
But do the people from the east and west know that?
You are unsure, based on the circumstances presented to you.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the pony first.
The one in the west? The west?
West. Yeah,
Okay, the one in the west.
gonna sleep it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they have no clue where the fuck I am. If you want, I'll jump to the next goddamn tree trunk.
Sure. You shoot at the pony.
I'm trying to launch them out some fucking windows right now.
Alright, go for it. Sure. You see... You look through your sniper scope after you position yourself in the tree. You take a shot, and you can see it kind of curve onto the body of a horse. And... I have to check how this is doing.
It's asleep, ignore that.
Okay. I am trying to reach the character sheet. There's a bit of a struggle at the moment.
Juicy.
Well, it falls asleep, and the riders on top are bucked off. And man, I have to actually think about this. Yeah, put me in a very difficult situation. I don't know if I want to do the physics necessary to calculate what it's like to fly.
You can just make them land prone like 30 feet.
Just give them a save versus, prone or something.
Sure.
Make them take fall damage.
Make them take collision damage for fun.
Yeah, we're gonna go with this.
Solid hit by car damage.
A solid 2d6 hit by floor damage. Which apparently is 5. They take 5 hit by floor damage. And they fly out into the clearing.
Are they ugly?
Are they ugly? You can decide for yourself.
Alright, they're ugly.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That means it's like okay to kill them, right?
They're orcs, just like our companion.
Also, I need to...
Yeah, see, they're ugly. It's fine. But
Also, at this point, you should probably roll for initiative. That's a great start, Glenn. Good start to the day.
fast as fuck.
Oh, wait, I didn't have pillows.
You should probably do that.
Select your
Right,
token,
roll it.
bottom top left.
Can you set it so that your rolls are always as Philip, since it's basically just you operating this?
Well, Florence was going to play too.
That's fair.
The red number? It's the top left, yeah?
Once you click your token, there should be a button in the top left of your screen.
It should say initiative. Yes, that one. I will also now order it. I'm gonna go do some bookkeeping. See here. Zara, you can see that the course that you shot is currently lying on its side on the floor, but it shakes its head and picks itself back up.
How long does your sleep last?
It's been changed. It's in the patch notes. Granted, I don't think I've shared the patch notes. I don't think I've announced the patch notes to you.
Neat.
Don't worry about it. You can read it. You did not get many changes. The only person that really had to worry about it was V.
ETA on the other two. Are they on the map?
They are currently not on the map. But they will be once their turn comes.
Well, unfortunately, these two fucking assholes are prone, which means I get disadvantage, isn't it? Right? I guess I'm shooting at the other fucking assholes who are coming still.
Yeah, I guess that is exactly what happens. Apparently, it is very hard for you to shoot people who are lying on the floor.
Smaller targets.
Okay, well, same
Oh.
deal to
Right.
the east. Hopefully they don't know where I am.
Nice.
Go.
Okay, it's okay. You feel the gun slipping from your hands as the recoil from the previous shot seems to have been shaking your shoulder, but yeah, you grip on tightly. You decide that dropping your gun to the floor when you're standing in a tree is not the way you want to go.
You closed the initiative
you-
engine.
Hmm?
You closed the initiative. Thank you.
God freaking damn it.
Blow their nuts off.
You could minimize it by double clicking.
Also, I'm gonna move, hide in that second tree closer to the east.
Okay, you do that. Give me your stealth check. What did you hit, by the way?
The animal again. I'm trying to send people flying through windows.
Alright, I see. Which animal? The one in the south or
The east. East.
Okay. The east it is. You look at a boar. I mean not a boar. You look at a raging bull flying towards you with 3 people riding on it.
Blow his nuts off.
Well, you didn't see the roll, but it was a 13. So yes, indeed, you blew its nuts off or something along those lines. Alright, I need to actually move people into position. They are also going to end up on the floor. They actually take slightly more damage. It turns out raging bulls are faster for some reason. They take 11 points of getting fucked damage. I also need to do math and subtract things. I have a lot of things to subtract. Move on. Is there anything else?
Nope, I'm hidden, I assume.
Alright. Philip, you are next.
Speed is my favorite.
You have increased traveling distance.
Yes. Plus what, 5? I don't remember.
I believe it was.
So wait, click it. Does it show up? Does it say?
Yes, it does.
Plus 5.
Thankfully.
So that means
Because then otherwise I would.
5
That would suck.
there.
You also don't see the people on the right yet, because I have not shown them yet. So you may want to wait for them. Hold up. I'm struggling at the moment. Also, I have the wrong music on because things have been a struggle. Let me go fix that. My bad.
We'll play here. Kind of. In fact, I'm on this one. It's range. It's fine. Like,
I think if you have high ground advantage, you shouldn't be penalized for shooting at prone people because the target's basically the same size. They're
No, the
just
prone rolls are retarded.
they're so stupid. Like, especially if I'm above them, like they're flat, right? But I'm above them, so it's not like they.
They're like the same size target, right?
Exactly.
I will think about that soon.
I'm gonna shoot at this bitch because I can. So crossbow.
With the what?
With that crossbow.
I mean, you would have to pull it out with your free action, which means you would have to drop your spear on the floor. But theoretically, it is possible.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, well, you know, it's hard to hold a crossbow with one hand.
I didn't even realize I was holding my spear. But
well,
okay.
if you weren't holding your spear, I would not say you
Would
did
it
that.
be a free action to pick my spear back up when needed? Like I don't.
No.
I don't think that's ever been an issue before. I've shot.
No, you are treading on some complex ground right now.
Alright.
You get one item interaction for free per round. So
Dropping a
dropping
weapon.
is truly free, but like pulling out, drawing a weapon is an item interaction.
Got it.
And picking something up from the floor is also an item interaction. So you may only choose to do one.
Other than shooting, can I really do with my turn? Like, because I'm not gonna go charge into them.
Alright. You can shoot your shot, I
Well,
guess.
the thing is, if they come at me, I can take a reaction to them coming into my range if I'm using my spear. Or
You
not glaive.
can use your.
Can he bonus action pick up the spear?
Say again?
Can he like bonus action pick up?
No, not Philip. Philip is not practiced for that.
So I'll just. That'll be my turn then.
Alright, did you shoot him?
Nope.
Alright, you just hold your spear out. And you kind of wave it back and forth very threateningly.
Do you?
Right? It's hard for you to tell something's coming from the south if it wasn't for the fact you were told beforehand, for there are large mushrooms in the way. But you wave your spear back and forth threatening regardless. Have to make some more saves.
It is a success.
Also, I don't know why it's disadvantage. It didn't matter. So alright, your sleep does not seem to be holding today. As you see, this creature also picks itself up, back up. And
Where the fuck did he come from?
oh, he came from the east, he picked himself up, and charged forward.
Okay, that's fair.
In addition, you can see the creatures in the south have also made their way forward. As soon as I figured this out, hold up, I need to move things to the back so you can see who's on it. It's so hard to work with a small screen. Oh, damn it. I'm trying my best. You see, this thing has been undisturbed and is now charging forward. Uses his dash, runs 50 feet or so. This thing had to pick itself up. I can't even remember what it does. It's been so long. What do you do? It just kind of stays over here and waits it out. Cool. Wow, okay. I have a bunch of things to do on my turn. Okay. Let's see. Lady, the... Doesn't do anything. Person. These two orcs pick themselves up on the floor. And they're going to... I believe they have aggressive? Yeah, okay. I know, right? How dare they use their bonus action to walk straight up to Vila?
I can take a reaction. I want to.
Whack 'em.
See, I could whack them, or I could deflect their whack if they whack at me. I'll just whack them. Fuck it.
You want to just whack them?
I'll just
Go
whack
for
them.
it. Prepare to get whacked, Philip says. As they both. You can choose which one you want to whack.
Can't they do a 180 whack?
Sure. They both reach you around the same time. Go for it.
Easy.
All right, you are a tactical genius as you wave your back and forth, and you see these two orcs running straight at you. You wave your spear left, right, left, a little more to the left. Turns out you are just spinning in a circle, and you whack them with your spear in the return swing.
Easy.
And you hit both of them for 13. Wow, you are truly a skilled player.
They fucking die, right?
No. Good try, though.
Look at that. Maybe.
Left.
Okay. I don't think I can do that. Oh my god. Okay. This is the easiest game.
Alright, we're in it. We have solved some more technical issues. Anyways, Philip,
Yep.
you have successfully whacked two people with one swing, which is definitely a plus. However, they seem to believe that a little differently, as they also raise their bladed weapons and swing it towards you.
I already used my reaction, so I can't deflect. Because it's a reaction, right? 16.
Well, you dodge the first swing from the right orc, as you spin away, but you didn't really check where the dude was spinning in the other direction. So you get black in the backside and take 12 points slash.
He gave me.
Oh yeah, your deflect was I did patch that. It's a very simple patch. You can choose to use it to reduce the damage you take by 3d4 instead. Instead of trying to deflect the attack, you can take less damage.
But that's already what I did.
What? No, that reduced attack roll. Attack rolls and damage rolls are two
okay.
different things. Also, I did not write that in.
Gotcha.
But I'm just saying that was something
I could either reduce damage or dodge.
Right. Or try to reduce the chance of hitting.
Yep. And I took 12 in the meantime.
Well, these creatures also pick themselves up from the floor. As soon as I figure out how to do that. I don't know if you guys can see what's going on the screen right now. I don't know how large it is. Bren, did you roll a stealth check?
I did not. I was waiting for you to ask me. Should I roll it now?
You should. It would have been rolled a while back. Let's go for it.
Here.
Okay. That is low enough to make an impact. I will have to make a check.
Check these nuts.
It. Okay. You had not been discovered. Or it appears that these two druids are still shaken from their plummet into the ground after their ride got shot and then was instead.
Prone to stand is half movement, right?
Yeah.
Instead, they turn their attention to the people in the center, and they decide to throw Ross's field up as well. They see their attacking field up. They decide the correct decision is to also attack field up, and the way they decide to do that is to throw rocks at him.
hit, don't they?
16 gets as a hit.
Eyes hit? Okay.
So, Philip, your head is ringing a little bit after kind of getting smacked around by some big green dude's sword, and then you see these two pebbles fly in your face. Can you cast Protect? Are you within 20 feet of them?
Yeah.
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 Okay, you see two pebbles fly in your face, Walex. One of them you see pings off the higher damage one, right?
I would imagine.
Of course.
I mean, at what point am I allowed to press it? Like, do I get to see the damage, or is it at the time that I see the roll? Or... Like,
I hand wave those.
okay, well.
I hand wave those in the benefit of the player.
He's taking 11 less damage.
Alright. You see two pebbles fly in your face, Philip. One of them seems to bounce off before it even reaches you, as some sort of translucent barrier seems to flicker in front of you before disappearing. The second one flies through, smacks you straight in the forehead, and for some reason, this pebble hurt a lot more than you were expecting, as you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is that just a high roll? 1d6 plus 3. No, it wasn't even that high a roll.
You just got smacked.
I just have very strong arms.
Yeah, they threw rocks really hard, apparently. Jeez, who's next? Brad, you've been sitting in this bush for the longest fucking time, waiting for things to finally happen.
How high off the ground am I?
Oh, you're in the trees, right?
How high am I?
I
Huh?
2-0.
2-0, okay. I'm gonna fucking end this whole guy's career.
Well, let's see.
I'm gonna fucking, run along the tree, jump, land next to his bitch ass.
Not on him?
I'm gonna, my sword is gonna land on him.
Yep, assassinate ready though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assassinate ready. He did not see me, so I have advantage from stealth, correct?
Yes.
I
you do.
Fucking shred this dude.
Are you shooting him?
No, I'm fucking meleeing this dude.
Alright, you jump out of the fucking tree, like, apparently you are now a rogue instead of a gunbreaker. I'm trying not to think too hard about this, but you prepare assassinate, you land right behind this fucker because it's nothing personal, and you bring your gunblade straight down on top of his head, as you do, and you definitely hit this guy.
That's the damage, and I'm expending a cartridge to make him bleed.
Alright, you have expended a cartridge to make him bleed. He is now very upset.
I
He is
will.
now very upset.
I'm gonna move this way, right, with my movement, and I'm gonna do the jump thing
Okay.
to jump over here using up all my movement. He gets attack opportunity.
Alright. He does not attack you.
Oh, this bit. Then I'm gonna fucking shake this dude. with my extra
Okay.
attack.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. I'm gonna spend another cartridge to do blasting zone.
Okay.
Blasting zone him. Fuck.
Okay. You were getting a little too into it as you were really living out your mobility fantasy, and you whip your lat sling as the druid seems to kind of just raise up an arm, and you can see it's covered in some kind of thick wood material of sorts.
Hey,
Or
you're
something like that.
stuck in here with me, bitch. Either way. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Trying to remember something. Hold up. Did that door? Or did? Okay. Okay. This person gets off the freaking bull, runs over to get a clear shot of Red. Uses her bonus action to aggressively move towards him. Now has a clear shot.
Good luck, bitch.
We're in it. We're in it.
You're gonna need it.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It was gonna miss either way. He shoots a ray of frost at you, friend. But you decide that just because you mess up once, well, doesn't mean you'll mess up again.
You're supposed to see the rolls.
Quickly duck out of the way. No, you did not see the roll. You rolled an 11 and then a 6. The 6 was a nat 1. Don't worry about it. Either way, it was fucked. This one over here also aggressively move up until he has a clear shot of pretty much everyone, to be honest. I think. Right here. Yeah. She has a pot shot at any one of you.
The lower health guy.
That requires a baseline level of intelligence. Unfortunately, it appears that this sorcerer is more interested in hitting a tin can. BB, there is some sort of cold energy flying towards your face. I don't know what that is.
That was me trying to read the description of Ray of Frost, but it won't fucking let me.
What? I'm very confused.
Is this the one that makes you slow?
Yeah.
Okay, or whatever. Yeah, sure, that's cool.
Alright. Apparently, it also roll the max roll, so you take 8 damage, and your speed is reduced by 10.
Sure, or if it gets eaten by my defense field.
It's okay, BB. Would you like to fire back?
Okay. Field.
Alright. You get temporary HP.
Okay, I'm going to cast Frozen Grasp on the caster.
Which one?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna cast Earthen Grasp on this tile. I'm gonna target.
Okay, what does that do? Oh, is it the one with the hands?
Yeah, it's someone.
Alright, you're feeling a little frisky today.
Yeah, so there's a hand there, and I'm gonna target the west one.
The west one? Okay, go for it.
Yeah,
What is it?
Strength thing.
Strength save? Okay, these guys look a little beefy though, but... maybe not beefy enough. Oh, never mind, it's beefy enough.
So say, win, save, and Pies just win.
Yeah, but okay. Well, it's not a tie. It's like the DC means difficulty check, so it's checking to see if you hit this number.
Alright,
So,
you feel a little frisky and you decide some harassment is in order. So you create a hand from the ground, it pops up, and you try to grab it where you try to grab the orc where it really hurts, but as you reach up from the ground to reach the most private of parts, the orc decides to whack the hand away. "20 feet.
20 feet. Yeah, okay, fine. Just walk here.
Alright.
That's it. The hand is still there. It's
Yeah, okay.
That's your turn.
Lawrence, I'm sure you have watched enough D&D videos that you'll be just fine. Would you like a tutorial? Yes or no? Would you like a tutorial?
To
Look at your character sheets. Go to the right. You see at the top there's like 6, 7 symbols. There's one that looks like a newspaper. Click on that. At the top is your character sheet. Right? Here's your character sheet. I can describe your basic actions to you. You can run up and hit them with your hammer. That's one option. Alternatively, you can, you have spells that you could use. They're not really that important. The most relevant one in terms of a spammable spell is Frostbite as your cantrip. You can read what it does by clicking on it. While clicking on the eye symbol next to it, you can see what it says. There are also a bunch of other spells there, which you can choose to use or not. It really doesn't matter. If you're feeling overwhelmed, I highly suggest that the best possible thing you can do is just run up and try to hit something. What do you mean?
You can move to either the west tile if you want.
Alright.
If you go to your character sheet,
There's core on the left, on the right side. You see core, vile spells. Go to core. You go back to your character sheet.
so down here.
Higher. You see, you should still see something that says hammer +1.
It's the third one.
If you click on it, it will roll the attack.
Click the blue.
Wow, you're a god.
Smiting for what? Smiting for what?
Alright, so here is something you have. Your paladin has an ability called Divine Smite, which is why paladins often like running up and swing swords at things or hammers.
So
when you hit something with an attack, you can choose to expend the spell slot that you have to do additional damage, depending on the size of the spell slot. Currently, your highest level spell slot is level 2. You may choose to expend a level 1 or level 2 spell slot.
Okay, so basically the choice is, do you want to hit someone with a hammer, or hit someone with a hammer with Jesus juice, or hit someone with a hammer with a lot of Jesus juice?
Alright, you'll like you. Alright. You run up screaming with your hammer outstretched and swing down with the force of
Second level Jesus juice.
with a second level spell slot apparently. And since you crit, the damage of a divine smite is doubled. It's I just rolled damage twice. That's how I define that. I will have to check what the damage roll is. I can't remember. I'm really struggling right now.
You probably one-shot his dumbass. That's sort of how that works.
You took the dice and you rolled them.
Okay, she is rolling 6d8 of Jesus juice damage. You are doing 24 damage apparently.
That's plus the 17 already, or
17 plus 24 like radiance.
17 bludgeoning plus 24 radiant. You are doing 41 damage to this poor fellow. He staggers back, but somehow isn't dead. But you can tell that his head is profusely bleeding at this point.
Does she have extra attack?
Oh, yeah,
No,
she
does not have extra attack. It appears if you look at her spell section, she has a lot more spells to compensate.
That's just bullshit. Bullshit.
You do have a spell that is relevant at this point in time. It is called Spiritual Weapon.
Another attack. So it's her.
You can summon a Jesus hammer.
Wait. Legitimately, nobody kill him, because when I get a kill, I can attack again.
Okay, let's see. What was it, 41? You have done a substantial amount of damage. He is very hurt. I hope you can see his health bar.
Full zoomed out.
Yeah.
I can move it to the side. He is very hurt. He is concussed, bleeding in the skull, shock from Jesus juice. We'll go down the entire list. So, if you would like to continue attacking, your only option at this point is to use your bonus action to cast the spell Spiritual Weapon.
I kill? I can attack again.
What? What does that do? You summon a floating weapon that is under your command, and you can summon with it.
You can attack. And this is a second.
You can?
I can't.
Yes? It is a spell that has a range of 60
This
feet.
is just an upgrade.
It is
It's good.
1d8 plus your charisma modifier. Your charisma modifier is 5. So it will do 1d8 plus 5 damage, which is more than your hammer, honestly.
So this is not.
You are a spellcaster, not a melee character, quote unquote. Supposedly. I don't know, that attack makes me think you're a melee character. I'm not really sure anymore.
She's a cleric with divine smite.
He is a spellcaster with divine smite. For some reason.
I was trying to attack.
Okay. I don't know what you just rolled. That was unfortunately not high enough.
Oh, wait. V? Was that V speaking?
Hmm?
No.
Oh, but I'm very lost.
Also, I rolled to GM, so actually pretend that never happened because it didn't, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I could attack.
Yeah.
It's okay. You never knew that you rolled a 13.
I thought V was like talking about his head.
Oh, okay. Apparently that's good enough. You hit this guy for 8 points of force bonking damage. Cool. You can insert your witty lines here.
To say this is the person here.
What would you like to say as you deal 41 points of Jesus damage? Wonderful. Wonderful. You tell them to go to hell. I'm not entirely sure if this character believes in hell, but apparently she does. Glenn, you have watched a lot of things happen. Would you like to contribute to the current population of Jesus struck with from 1 to 2?
Since I've been, known we were going to combat, but apparently she's very shy and hasn't come out yet.
Oh, Kami-sama did not hear you.
I thought we've acknowledged it.
There's a lot of things going on. I am very sorry.
We're killing her people.
I've been focusing this entire time really, really hard, but
I don't know. I definitely feel like this was a understandable mistake, and it's definitely not my fault.
okay. I summer her.
Do you know where this thing was, by the way?
No?
Okay, now we do.
A bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on my echo. I think is it 14 plus 3, 17 plus 2, 19?
I'm not even sure you can do that, but go for it.
Is it not a creature? Okay, if it's not a creature, I can
Keep going. Just keep going. Don't worry about it.
And then
I'll find out later.
and then I whack it. I whack it.
You whack it. Okay. It does hit. That also hits.
You got stuck.
You have done 23 points of beating someone up damage. Alright. Are they leaving?
They said they're leaving at 8.
Okay.
It's 8.
Hold up. I'm about to take a small break.
Well, I think they're going back.
Never mind. I think, just finished one round. Should we take a small break first? Send them off, and then we'll keep going.
Yeah, let's take a break.
Okay.
Taking a break. Pause. All right. In actuality, we're going to finish up right now. Just editor's note. Because people are heading home from engines. Cool. Yes. I'm now talking to myself. Interesting.